Good afternoon, Robert Scribbler with the OBX wave report over here at Jennette's Pier with another observation of the ocean. And woo, yep, this is not 2 to 4 foot waves. This is like 3 to 6, maybe 3 to 7. Yeah. So the observations that we got earlier today from the wave monitors were incorrect. Much larger waves out there than yesterday, and definitely big waves driven by this northeast wind coming in out of the northeast at 20 to 30 miles per hour, maybe a little bit stronger on the gusts. We got some serious foam. What a set rolling in here right now. Some big old white rollers coming in off the stormy North Atlantic. A whole different day from yesterday when I was out here surfing in 2 to 4 foot waves. Clean, glassy, beautiful fun. Now it's pretty choppy, storm driven. Although we're getting some of those classic Outer Banks barrels, even from this wind-blown wave. These wind-blown waves coming off the Atlantic. A lot of white water, a lot of foam. Just crazy, stormy, beautiful stormy conditions out here today. I guess I wouldn't say too crazy. I mean, this is not intense nor'easter style weather, but definitely more intense than what I was expecting based on the observational or the monitor conditions. So the monitor conditions, again, different from the observed conditions at the coastline. And that's just such as life. If you're a surfer, one thing you understand is the wave conditions are changeable, and rapidly so. And we experienced that here today at Jennette's Pier for certain. No surfers visible, no one's nutty enough to charge both the cold water and those strong winds and those rough, sloppy waves coming in. Although you could probably catch a good ride here and there if you were strategic about it. I'm not in shape for this kind of stuff yet, so we'll see. Definitely not in the wintertime. I'd probably be more likely to brave the tougher surf conditions in the warmer water conditions, or after I've gotten myself much more well-trained. We've got some folks down here on the beach here with their dog and their ball, having a lot of fun in the windy, stormy conditions here at the Outer Banks. Unfortunately, temperatures here over the next few days are expected to be cold, in the lower 40s, upper 30s. Not fun. Very cold. Expect a big warm up by later next week, as indicated in the models. I didn't really get into temperature in the wave report, so earlier day, so providing you guys with some information. So it doesn't look like, I don't know if I'm going to be braving the really cold air in my 32 millimeter wetsuit. Golly, there's a huge camera out there. But yeah, over the next couple days, I don't know, I might be taking a little respite from the surfing, and then we'll be seeing things warm up into later next week, and hopefully the waves will be good with those warmer conditions, so we can get out for another wave report, a live wave report. I'm going to be looking to get a waterproof camera, so I'm really excited about that as well. Looking off here to the southeast, it's really cloudy, stormy, gnarly. We've got frontal system to the south. We're on the north side of the front now, which means we're in the colder air, associated with a big old high pressure system over the Great Lakes, pulling down that Arctic air, so it's colder. Nowhere near as pleasant as it was yesterday. Don't get me wrong, yesterday wasn't balmy. It was in the lower 50s, but today it's colder, middle to upper 40s, and getting colder as that north wind races on in. I did want to talk about these stormy impulses to the south, and it does look like we're going to get a series of stormy impulses riding through here in the Outer Banks. So rainy conditions, cold conditions for the Outer Banks over the next few days. Likely nor'easter type conditions. The weather forecast and the wave monitors really aren't picking up a nor'easter type condition, but I think we might have nor'easter-ish conditions over the next few days. Just getting the local sense of things and getting a sense of the weather systems rolling through. I could be wrong, but that's the sense that I get for it. That is not an official forecast. That is just my opinion. Please listen to your weather experts. But I think things might turn out a little different. I did want to walk down here and get an observation over on the other side of the pier here. I'm not going to walk out onto the pier because you're supposed to pay to do that. But I did want to show you guys. I'm just going to walk over here under the pier and show you guys the big old, got some big swells out there. I don't know how well you can see. I'm going to zoom in. Swells off the end of the pier. And then to the left here, a thick bank of clouds offshore. And if you zoom, actually, you know, I'll zoom in more to the horizon. And see that thick bank of clouds? And that seems to be indicative of storm formation. Whoa, look at that wave breaking off the pier. Holy cow, just smashing into the pylons. This one's just going to come in and slam the pylons with big force of white water. Let's roll it in here. Boom! Yeah, wow, big waves. Wow, slamming into the pylons. Big waves breaking offshore with this stiff northeast wind, north-northeast, mountainous swells coming in. I said mountainous, but it's like little 6-7 foot swells there off of here. Big swells. I'm going to go back and maybe get a better view of these large swells from another perspective. This is quite something else. But I did want to show you this thick bank of cloud out here to the east and to the north. Something might be forming out there. We'll keep a weather eye for you guys. Okay, I'm going to go back and get another perspective. So excuse me as we walk. And we're looking now to the west and south. And then I'm going to go back here to the, there's like a little wing here. Okay, we're going to lean on out and see if we can catch some video of the swell off the pier. Hopefully I won't drop my phone into the water below. Not as dramatic from this vantage as it was looking out toward the end of the pier here. So not really. There we go. There's one of those big waves off the end of the pier. And this makes me almost want to get down on the beach and get another film for you guys. All right, so I think we might get like a quick 2-minute. I will go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you for joining the OBX Wave Report for a Jennette's Pier observation looking out over a stormy North Atlantic Ocean. February 1st with some big swells rolling in here from a nor'easter and possible nor'easter conditions over the next few days. Thank you for joining me. And please remember to do everything you can to help save our beautiful coastlines from the impacts of human-caused climate change. Primary drive, mass deploy clean energy being wind, solar, electric vehicles. That's the primary thrust. Thank you for joining me.